Hi, I'm Matt Patterson, Enterprise Reporter with the Oklahoman. We're back with another edition of Zoo Tales. I'm joined by Candace Reynolds and Erica Buckwalter, who are kind of our regular crew for this.
Thanks. You know, we like to come down and chat zoo stuff with you.
It's always good to see you and have fun banter. And
we do have fun banter.
Before and after the segment. But
all seriousness.
Yeah, and all seriousness aside, Saturday is not just for college football. It's a busy day at the zoo, particularly this Saturday. You've got World Rhino Day coming up.
We do. So you're absolutely right. Yeah, forget that college football. Come on. Wildlife and wild places, that's where it's at. And at the Oklahoma City Zoo, we have a lot of fun things happening this Saturday. We're celebrating World Rhino Day. You know, we are home to 3 Indian rhinos, Chandra, Nikki, and Rupert. And Rupert's our youngest and probably one of our favorite ambassadors at the zoo. He was really enjoying the weather this morning. I think the cool breeze and out in his mud hole and just having a good time. But we're going to be celebrating rhinos. Our caretakers will be there. They'll have some activities set up for families to enjoy from 10 to 2 in the Judy Memorial Garden, which is right across from the rhino habitat. And kids can actually write letters to rhino rangers in different parts of the world that take care of rhinos and wild places and at conservation reserves. And then they can learn more about how they can help at the Oklahoma City Zoo.
And these are animals that are obviously critically...
They are critically endangered,
because
yes.
Mostly, really almost for one reason, for the horns, which are basically the same material as our fingernails.
Absolutely. Right? And you know, Erica has been quite the champion this year. She was the coordinator for Bowling for Rhinos, which was a fundraising event that raised dollars for rhino conservation in Africa and Asia. And yeah, exactly. She'll tell you, I mean, it's all for that horn, and it's really sad that they're disappearing.
We were able to raise $13,000 this year for rhinos. So it's going to go to the rhinos, to the rangers, going to help save them and protect those horns.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And I hate to keep coming back to this, but my wife and I went to South Africa this summer, and we did see some, I mean, it was like this vehicle purchased by WWF or World Wildlife Fund. You do kind of see that stuff in action when you're over there. You can see the
dollars going back into it. Yeah, you can, and that's really important, and we've just got to keep helping. And Bowling for Rhinos is something that's hosted here locally, so this is, that $13,000 was raised by Oklahomans who want to help. So.
And that's just over a year?
That's over one campaign year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's got to be pretty good for you guys.
Yeah, our zoo is actually the second highest raising zoo across the country.
Very good.
Yeah,
nice.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah,
I know.
Not as heavy and as loud and scary as rhinos, but monarchs are kind of the theme.
Exactly. Monarchs are not as big, but they're just as mighty.
Very important as
I can tell you, yes.
Yeah.
So this Saturday is Zoo Day, people. I mean,
it is.
Just forget what you have on the calendar. Come out to the Oklahoma City Zoo because we have something happening for everybody. For every animal that you love, we have it happening. Saturday morning, we are starting with a 5K. It's the Monarch Madness 5K, presented by Bob Moore Subaru. We're very excited about this. It's been 20 years since the Oklahoma City Zoo has hosted its own fundraising run. So we're really excited to bring this back, and registration has been great. We're still taking participants, so if you are interested, you can definitely go to okczoo.org and register. We have it's open for all participants, children and adults, and then we have a 1-mile fun run happening that day as well.
Now, which one will you be participating in?
I will be the
Staff.
pace car. I'm sorry, pace golf cart, helping out at one of the water stations. But really exciting. We've put a lot of thought into this. We really want to raise awareness for monarchs. You know, they're facing. Well, their numbers are in trouble. They're declining. The populations are declining rapidly due to habitat loss and use of pesticides. So we really want to raise awareness for them. Oklahoma is on the path for monarchs as they migrate from Canada to Mexico every year. And at the Oklahoma City Zoo, we have our butterfly garden, which is every plant in there is a host plant for these amazing pollinators. So we see the monarchs fly in. We're really excited about it. We have education programs that we host when we're there. We actually participate in a conservation tagging program where we actually put little stickers on the monarchs and with identification numbers, and then we log that data. working with the University of Kansas. It is pretty amazing.
It is. You found the one in.
We
I don't
found
want to
one.
steal.
You're totally stealing my thunder, but yes. So we track them, and one of the butterflies that we tagged last year was actually tracked and found in Mexico.
In Mexico.
That's phenomenal. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's like over a 3,000-mile journey that these little butterflies make. So what I was getting at, I'm sorry, the course that we have set up for the 5K mimics the journey that they make from Canada to Mexico. So each of the stops throughout the run are themed. We have Niagara Falls, we have Nashville, we have Oklahoma City, San Antonio, and the race ends in Mexico.
So how do you convey that? How do you theme?
Oh, it's through graphics.
Okay.
But yes, the water stops along the route are themed, and we have some really cool graphics and decorations that have been made by the zoo's graphics team, and those display. We kind of went with the old time greetings from postcard, and so it shows where you are on the route. Yeah, so you can run so they can fly. Yeah.
Ooh,
that's our,
that was deep.
Thank
really,
you. I know.
I've got goosebumps. No, it is a good event, and
it is. It's really.
I know it's something you guys have been excited about.
We have been very excited about it, yes, because it is the first time, and we've got lots of runners here in Oklahoma City. So there's, I mean, yeah, if you're looking for something fun to do, and like I said, it's open to for all ages. It's a unique route and a lot of fun.
And Eric, I know you have maybe not as fun for if you're a school-age kid, back to school kind of. Not everybody's cup of tea, but you have the back to school splash. Talk about that.
We do, yeah. So, we did programming all throughout the summer. Now the kiddos are back at school, but we're still making sure that we educate kiddos. So we have a program same day as the Monarch Run and Festival on September 23rd called the Back to School Splash, and that's just going to talk all about fish and aquatic animals and why they're important, the things that they're facing in the wild. It's going to be overall fun. So I decided to bring an aquatic friend with me. And since I can't bring a giant vat of water, I brought one that could leave the water.
She's excited. She
is. Whoa, She's like ready to go.
She is. Yes, hello.
So this is Myrtle, and Myrtle is a red-eared slider. So she's an animal that you could commonly find here in Oklahoma. And she would love to eat those fish that we are talking about. And so, you might most likely see her at any kind of watery area, lake, pond, ditch, things like that. But you might also see this kind of animal crossing the road. You have, speaking of migrations, you've got these turtle migrations where they, are walking across the road to get to some kind of water source. And one thing that people don't realize is that when you grab a turtle, you should always grab it from back here, first off, so it doesn't get around and bite you.
Yeah.
But the other thing is that you should always pick them up and put them on the direction that they're going. So if they're walking towards you, I'm going to pick them up and put them on your side of the road. So I put them back by me.
Yeah.
Migrate right back into that road again. And you always want to make sure.
They know where they want to go.
Yeah, exactly right. They've got this amazing internal compass, just like monarchs do. They know exactly where they want to go, and they're going to get there.
And her back legs look like, not unlike sea turtles.
Yeah,
exactly
they're
right.
Kind of webbed.
They're wonderful. They're webbed feet that help them swim really quickly, and you can see they do have nails as well because they do dig. Yeah.
Myrtle, you are in a hurry to get somewhere.
I know.
She said, I've got this race on Saturday, and I'm practicing.
I'm helping the Monarchs.
Exactly right.
You got it, girl.
One event that's not actually this Saturday that you have coming up is Zubru, and that's not what it sounds like. It's not beer for animals. It's beer for people.
You are correct. It's not beer for animals, but yes. So Friday, September 29th. I'm sorry. Had to get out of the Saturday mode there. Friday, September 29th is Zubru, and this is an annual fundraiser that's hosted by Zoo Friends, and it's a beer tasting for the people. So if you are a fan of adult beverages, especially beer, you would love this event. We have over 50 local brewers, home brewers coming, and they will be setting up, and you'll be able to go around and do tastings, and we'll have food available. You can purchase some great food from Lancer Hospitality while you're there that night, and all the dollars go back to support the Oklahoma City Zoo. So tickets are on sale now. They're $50 per person. We also have pre-brew, which is $75 per person. It's a little, you actually get in earlier to the event, so you can.
That's always handy.
That's always nice.
The crowds.
So you can get your tasting on early. Tickets are available for both of those. Zubru, though, the bigger one is 7 to 10. at the Oklahoma City Zoo. We get to walk around, enjoy the zoo after hours, which is always a lot of fun, and hang out with your friends and support conservation and taste some great beers.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
a lot of local breweries
I know.
here.
I was just going to say that.
We really do.
Kind of an emerging
Yeah, it really
scene
is. So,
Central Oklahoma.
yeah, very popular event, lots of fun. ZooFriends.org is where you can purchase your tickets now, or definitely learn more about it. And of course, 21 and over event. Everybody needs to be 21 and over.
Of course.
Of
yeah.
course.
The last thing is kind of a serious subject, but it's also kind of a cool one too. You guys have some. You're expecting some new arrivals.
The zoo's growing.
Next year, right?
Yes, yes.
Talk about. We have a couple. Talk about what's coming.
Yeah, we shared some really big news and exciting, of course, for our zoo family as a whole and our animal collection. But we have a pregnant Asian elephant, Asha, who's one of our adult females, is expecting a calf, and you know, elephants they have the longest gestation of any animal.
Yep.
22 months, women. 22 months. Okay, I'm just saying. They give birth to like a toddler.
To an over 300-pound animal.
Yeah, 300-pound baby. But we're so excited. Asha is, like I said, one of our adult females. She's mom to Akara, our little one at the Oklahoma City Zoo right now, and Rex is the dad, and the calf should be arriving November 2018.
So just to what, 14 months?
Just 14 months. But the very exciting thing about this is that we'll have Sanctuary Asia open by the time the calf gets here. So that is our new Asian expansion. And it'll be home to, I know, Myrtle's making a lot of, she's kind of stealing our thunder here. Wow. Being upstaged by the turtle down here. Sanctuary Asia, which will be new space for the elephants and the rhinos and several other species. So very excited about that.
And one more arrival.
And then our second pregnancy that we were thrilled to announce is for our western lowland gorilla, Michaela. She's one of our females, and her baby will be due January 2018. They have a 9-month gestation, so not as long, but very excited. This will be Michaela's first offspring, and she was born at the Oklahoma City Zoo. She is big sister to Ruby, who a lot of people know and love. She's one of our youngsters, and has grown up in the troop dynamic there at the Oklahoma City Zoo, so her caretakers are really confident she's going to be a great mom. She's had her own mom to watch and aunts, and she's had youngsters around, so they feel really good that she'll know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
January and November.
January
and November.
And November.
2018.
Both endangered species, both incredibly important to the population as a whole for those animals. So very excited.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, Erica and Candace, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Of course,
Thanks
thanks for having
letting
us.
You bet.
share all our exciting news.
Yep.